How you doing, guys? Kind of going to be talking a little bit about the Mac Pro that Apple puts out, the workstation. And of course, the Mac Pro has been going long in the tooth. They did have a very minor bump upgrade. Of course, in 2013, Steve Cook promised a new Mac Pro or something very similar. It looks like it's going to be totally redone, maybe. Now, this is mainly for people that own older Mac Pros. I own a 2009 early edition, and they've actually got this firmware update flash tool that allows you to turn it from a 2009 to a 2010 Mac Pro, which has a lot of advantages, which I'm going to talk about now. First, a lot of times what Apple does is they'll take the same Mac Pro that they had the previous year. They may tweak the this is called the UEFI, and that would be the PC equivalent to the BIOS, and where it can support the newest processors, more cores, better memory, and so on. And so what this does, it can now, with this new update, well, actually the current 2009 Mac Pro support 4-core or two 4-cores, making it 8 total, and among other things. Now this new one, you'll actually be able to support hex cores, so you'll which is the single or double processor, so you'll be able to do either 6 or 12 cores now. And also what's going to be updated is the RAM speed from 1066 megahertz to 1333, so a little bit upgrade there. And also for a lot of graphics cards, the mini display port out, you will now support audio. That's some of the advantages. Another advantage that's not really listed is Apple tends to drop support for the operating system for hardware past 4 or 5 years. And so by upgrading to newest one, you'll extend that out to maybe a couple more years. And so it still might be worth it. And this firmware is actually put out by netkiss.org, which is netkas.org. And you're seeing it here right now. And it has the ability to, you can either upgrade or you can downgrade both. For some reason it doesn't work or whatever, you can use the original 2009 Mac Pro firmware. Now, there are some disadvantages, so I'm kind of letting you know now. On some refurbished models that Apple puts out, they reflash the firmware for some reason. So anything ending in a B08 firmware, you won't be able to downgrade. You can only upgrade once, and you can't downgrade to the 2009 model. Another thing, a disadvantage, is you can't use the previous year's setup disk. If you have to reinstall Mac OS X, you'll have to get some new update disks. Of course, now it's all downloadable. I do have like Snow Leopard discs that came with mine, so if I upgraded to 2010 firmware, I wouldn't be able to use them. I'll have to use the downloadable update. So that's really cool that we, even though Mac Pros are only upgradable, a little bit, this extends the life of current Mac Pros, which is nice.